Squash XL Pro is an elite team that work hard to train, play and run squash events on our journey to climb the world rankings. Like, subscribe, comment, pick up some of our merch on Teespring.
So underway now on this, the first point, and you can see a fair few years difference between these two. And, Ben Ratcliffe, quite small in stature. Let's see what he can do. One of the two Australians to come across. And Damon Millen, the other player, though he was beaten in 4 games by Zach Miller in the first round. And you can see already Evan Williams all business-like. A little bit of settling down needed here for Ratcliffe. Current ranking of 328. That's pretty much near its high, 323. And he's only a 21-year-old, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there with his age and experience, and of course not getting much experience of it late. So great for him and McMillan to come across for this tournament, and also for Browns Bay to settle up next week. And then of course we have the Barfoot and Thompson Auckland Open, a lot of Australians coming in for that tournament. This court, you can see on the wall, it's noticeable that the World Squash Championship draw, 1983, some big names in that tournament. Jahangir Khan winning the singles title here, and great to see his name and everybody else that was involved in the tournament in 1983. So now let's look at this match here, the serve there from Ratcliffe. See if trolling from Evan Williams, but Ratcliffe there, nicely played. Let's see what he can do here from the backhand side. Nice. And you can see there from Ratcliffe just taking the ball off the wall quite early and not much pace on it. So Williams just been put under a little bit more pressure here. The top seed. He's won 2 PSA Challenger titles already this year, 1 in Henderson. And that's a nice touch as well, just lifting that one up. Looking for a stroke. And you can see, you may not have been able to see it on the camera there, but the raised eyebrows from Ben Ratcliffe, like, I'll take the let. Like it wasn't a stroke. So we're going for a let, and raised eyebrows from Ben Ratcliffe, but he managed to get away with a let. Possibly could have and should have been a stroke. He's done nicely, and he's Ratcliffe forcing his way back into this. And just a big go at that ball from Ratcliffe. Didn't quite come off in the end. Of course, Evan Williams had a straight game victory over Chris van der Sam, albeit that the first was really van der Sam's to take. In the end, it was straight games, 12-10 in the first though. And yesterday it was Ratcliffe winning in straight over Mason Smales. after 4-all, he's managed to escape away and just been nice. A couple of shots there and a couple of rash. There you go. that finishes that one. Evan Williams putting himself in a good position and coming up to his forehand and able to play it away nicely. Good play. Yeah, 2 very good points there from Evan Williams. That's better play. Much better play. When Ratcliffe takes the pace off the ball, he's managed to win a number of points so far. He's not necessarily a powerful player. That was a good serve, putting it high into the backhand and deep. Oh, that early boast was a bit too much there. And it is Evan Williams taking the first game of this quarter-final over Benjamin Ratcliffe. And the score there, 11-5 in the end. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, we've seen the first game, and that was Evan Williams winning 11-5, albeit that it was 4-all, with a nice little comeback there from Ratcliffe, the Australian. And then Evan Williams just moving away quite strongly. So let's now have a look as we enter into the second game. A bit of a warm-up there for the boys. And one of the organisers of this, the PANMURE TECNIFIBRE Open, Fraser Spencer, is with me. And Fraser, how many... you see they've got a little bit of a problem there with the door. No, it's all sorted. Yep, all done. Shelley Kitchen there into action. Fraser, so how many players would you have in the divisions overall?
We've had a good turnout, about 115, so we're quite pleased with that.
And that would be, what, 5 divisions in men's and 4 in the women's?
Yeah, that's right. So 4 16 draws and the rest are 8 draws, so yeah, really nice divisions.
And for you, as one of the managers of the club as such, we'll call you that today, you give a new title all the time. You know, that really helps the club with a bit of a boost, and with club members and just people wanting to be around food, etc.
Yeah, it has been good, you know, to have all these players come to our club, and you know, there's been a lot of interest, which is really good to see. So yeah, no, it just fills the club with all the keen squash players from around New Zealand, and we're pretty excited to have them here.
Yeah, it's nice to have a couple of Aussies here as well. You've been on the court right now, and we had Damon as well. So, you know, kind of adds a little bit of spice. The same old guys. It was nice to get a couple of newbies as such.
Yeah, it is. Now they can travel. They come over and play our tournaments. So we'll see what they can do here. They're up against our best. So it's good to have them here and see them play.
And overall, what's the club membership of squash? Is there a good membership?
Yeah, we're doing well. We've got a lot of social members that you know, just maybe aren't playing tournaments, but we've got a good membership, and then just you know, a reasonable base of graded players that play interclub and tournaments as well.
All right, and any plans at this stage for the club? I mean, every club has grand plans, but it's always, there's so many roadworks, etc. around us at the moment. Is there anything that the club's still looking towards?
Yeah, well, it's sort of up in the air. You know, there's talk of perhaps even building a new club in the area, which is exciting. You know, have a brand new facility. But at this stage, we just keep doing our thing here, and the roadworks have almost finished outside, which is going to be great. But yeah, no, we're just doing our thing, and it's going well.
All right, well, Fraser, I'll let you get on because I know you're on call and there's people always wanting things from you. So thank you very much for that. That's Fraser Spencer. and one of the organisers, along with Whitney and a few others around as well. As it happens with these tournaments, there's always 3 or 4 people in particular around the background. And again, a nice little comeback here from Ben Ratcliffe. Evens up the score again. And there's just a little bit of a slip, false step. And a reminder that you can come through and leave any comments if you'd like to say anything about the PANMURE TECNIFIBRE Open. Any supporters, who you think's got to win? I'll be talking through 4 quarterfinals today, and then of course the 4 semi-finals starting from 5:30. Nice shots in it. Oh, look at that for a drive. Backhand drive, staying low and fast, and no chance there of Benjamin Ratcliffe getting to that ball. Shot. Well played there. You can see Ratcliffe checking where Evan Williams is going to be, and took a nice ball on the volley, but in the end got jammed up against the wall, couldn't do too much. He's certainly been in the majority of these rallies. Hasn't quite been able to finish them as he'd like. Nice use of the back wall by both players, and a change there from Evan Williams taking the pace off. This is good work from Ratcliffe. Happy to stay in the rally, and good use of hitting the ball on the full there. Just changes the pace again. Better play. And just as we say, change of pace, it's Evan Williams doing the same thing. Couple of earlier results in the quarterfinals so far today, and we had Emma Miller winning in 4 over Sophie Hodges. That was 7-11, 11-2, 11-1, 11-1. And Temwa Chalisi in straight over Sean Wigan, 11-7, 11-6, 11, jammed up against the wall, 11-8. So straight games there for Temwa over Sean Wigan. There is a women's quarterfinal on court at the moment, 2 lefties. That is Winona Jo Joyce up against Ella Lash. Nice play. Just to be able to control the ball off his body there, and Ratcliffe frustrated at that one. So that other quarterfinal, Ella Lash and Winona Jo Joyce, is on the second court. This is a good match for Evan Williams, that he's got to stay in the rallies, but he knows, or he certainly probably feels that he's going to win, but he's just got to stay in the rallies. Just work his shots, hasn't had to work too hard. Yeah, good play. And up to his second game ball, ready to go straight away. See how patient Ratcliffe is, 10 years younger, and just caught out there. So 11-3 the second after taking the first, 11-5. Right, so back on the board for game 3. And so far had Evan Williams winning the first, 11-5, and the second was 11-3. And Ben Ratcliffe has started well in both of those games. In fact, it was at 4-all in the first, and then just dropped away. And again, 2-all in the second. He's just found that the experience of Ben Williams, who's been able to get forward to the tee and control rallies a little bit more, it's been a bit too much for the young Aussie. see how patient Ratcliffe is in this rally. It's a good test for him, ranked around about the 320 odd, up against a player in the top 90 in the world. Good controlled rally so far. The shot was on and not quite enough space to do that. So he started well as Ratcliffe in both games so far, but then seen it many points that he's had whittled away. Yeah, nice shot. That's about the 6th or 7th straight winner there from Evan Williams from that particular shot. Oh, good retrieving from Ben Ratcliffe. Oh. And nice play. Stayed pretty patient there, did Ratcliffe, considering he was having to really retrieve and struggling throughout that particular point. Oh, well done for Ratcliffe, and again, remained patient, and on this occasion got forward and was able to play a ball incredibly low so that Williams had no chance of getting it back, and let on that one. And just like in the past two games, it is Ratcliffe keeping with Evan Williams in the early stages. Really using the depth well. Impressed by the 21-year-old from Australia. Oh, on this occasion, too much pace from the backhand of Williams. Just drove through the ball a little bit quicker, and no opportunity for Ratcliffe as he tried to take the ball on the full. So good running from Ratcliffe, but in the end the ball was already going down for a second bounce and not able to lift it enough. It was good checking from Evan Williams, who knew where his opponent was. And again, that weapon for Evan Williams in this particular match, the backhand shot down the wall. Just a bit too strong, a bit too fast, and there we go, there's the error from Ratcliffe. So, just as we've seen in the previous two games, he's kept tabs on his opponent as Ratcliffe, but then seen any progress that he's made, really just chipped away, and Evan Williams now controlling this point. And another one. That's a couple in this particular game that have been hit above the line. So feel free at any stage throughout the day to let us know where you're watching from. I'm sure we've got a couple of people from Australia maybe coming in, and some from Wellington, no doubt. Lucky there, Evan Williams. Ooh. And yeah, it wasn't a great point from Evan Williams. He'll be annoyed at that. He just about played it back at himself. Had to really get out of the way. Well, that's a good couple of points back for Ben Ratcliffe. After being down considerably, only to... And now he's come back a couple and forced a couple of errors out of Evan Williams as well. So you've got to give him credit for that. And another one. He's certainly really come back into this particular game. Evan Williams was leading by about, I think it was 8-3. And 3 points. Almost kissed the line, that one. 3 points back for Ben Ratcliffe as Evan Williams tries to finish this off, and it's just stayed in. And well done again to Ratcliffe. That's 4 back, 4 in a row. And now puts the pressure back on Evan Williams because Ratcliffe has the momentum in this particular game, and that's smart serving as well. Yeah, well played. That was certainly assertive. And that puts an end to the comeback run as such of Ratcliffe. So Evan Williams. Good for him to have a little bit of a battle in this, the third. Change of direction from Williams. There we go. Nicely played. He's now up to game ball. You could just see Ratcliffe stretched at the back of the court, and Evan Williams up close, controlling that one. And good to have people coming in from around the country, of course. We're very popular in Manawatu, Palmerston North. And nicely played there from Evan Williams, finishes that one off in straight games. 11-7, so the entire score 11-5, 11-3 and 11-7. Nice little comeback again, putting a little bit of pressure in the third there from Ben Ratcliffe.